they look uninspired, Stewart. There's a lack of spark, but the proviso is it's pre-season.
It still is pre-season, but they're not getting much better. You know, I was hoping there'd be a reaction from Real Madrid. We talked about how poorly they played against Arsenal in the first half, how terrible they were against Atletico Madrid, lacking in fitness, lacking in organisation, lacking in discipline, no creativity either. And when you look at the highlights there, we watched the whole game, but when you look at the highlights, all the best chances came Spurs' way, and it was so easy at times for Spurs to get in. They've got problems at centre. Varane was back in the side, but he was playing alongside Ramos. Ramos isn't reading danger particularly well. The two fullbacks still are high up the field. The midfield looks... Modric I still like. He's the one player that wants to get on the... Toni Kroos is a holding midfield player. Just hasn't got the athleticism anymore.
Well, I joked that it wasn't 7 as it was against Atletico. It could have been, though, had it not been for Keylor Navas. He was inspired.
Again, best player on the park for Real Madrid, and concerningly so. Real looked desperately poor at the back in what you figure is their best back four, as the roster sits right now, and a back four that seem to play as though they've never met each other before today's game. Yet this is a team or certainly the back four that's doing so well for quite some time. Casemiro still to come in. He's still out after Copa America action. But does Casemiro, one individual, make that big a difference to how poor Real Madrid looked so far? And this is not just the one-off against Spurs. You have to wonder. And if I'm a Real Madrid fan or I'm sitting in that dressing room, I am genuinely concerned.
Yeah. And it is only pre-season, but you've talked about Zinedine Zidane before, and you didn't see anything today to change those worries, I take it.
No, I think he was a little bit more animated from the side. I think the players worked that little bit harder today. I think they were slightly better than they were in the previous two games, but he changed something. He played with Eden Hazard in the first half as a second striker in behind Benzema, so he took him off that left wing. So he changed the shape. He played 4-4-2, and Hazard played in off Benzema. It's a position that he can play, and he's played well before, but he needs a player that he can link up with, and he's got to get that understanding, and he needs to get that understanding with Benzema pretty quickly if that's going to work.
Any further thoughts on Zidane? Or
was it you, Stewart, who was saying that Zidane could be in for a short shift this
I
time
said
around?
2 months I gave him.
And at the time, I disagreed with Stewart, but now you're looking on and it's not getting any better. And if this continues, Stewart is absolutely right.
What about Spurs? Because I was really impressed with their game against Juventus a week ago. They beat
Great game, wasn't it?
And now this against Real Madrid. And Ndombele looking the part.
Yeah, I thought Ndombele looked excellent again today. And as you look at this squad, and again, you're wondering about Spurs, about their depth during the course of this season. But you play against Real Madrid, you dominate as you did. We've said that Real Madrid aren't very good opposition right now, but you're still able to call on the likes of Dele Alli off the bench, Sissoko off the bench.
Lucas Moura as well.
Lucas Moura coming off the bench. I mean, it's a good-looking team that maybe has the depth. I don't think they challenge the top two, but can certainly cement their position in the top four. It's a good-looking Spurs outfit.